Hello, and welcome to this month's episode of the 411 with yours truly, Darlene Sistrunk, Senior Government Recruiter, Jura Solutions. Welcome back. Now, this month, we're going to talk about how to handle career setbacks. You know, some of the most successful people in the world have one fundamental thing in common. They have a setback story. For example, Oprah Winfrey was publicly fired from her first television job as an anchor in Baltimore because it was said that she became too emotionally invested in her stories. Vera Wang didn't make the U.S. Olympic figure skating team, moved on to a position as editor at Vogue, but ultimately was passed over for the editor-in-chief position. Steven Spielberg was rejected by the Southern California School for Cinematic Arts several times. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. And perhaps one of my favorite, 3 technicians at the San Diego Rocket Chemical Company took 39 tries to ultimately come up with what is now known as WD-40. It was on their 40th try that they became successful with a product that was later used to protect Atlas missile parts. So I guess you're asking, what is the point to all this trivia this month, Darlene? Well, I think that it's important to note whether you've experienced a career setback in the past or you're in the middle of a career setback right now, it's important for you to understand that this is not the end of the world as you know it. So whether you've experienced some very difficult feedback during a performance review, got passed over for a promotion, or were terminated, there are some important steps that I believe you can follow that can help you get through it. Because you want to know how you get through it. You want to know how to survive. You want to know how to thrive and ultimately be successful. Well, first things first, take some time to process what happened. I feel that it's impossible for you to move forward until you have acknowledged that you lost something. And I assure you that there is something very valuable and useful that you can learn from this experience. Next, reach out to your support network. Reach out to those who know you best, are willing to listen, and then able to offer an objective assessment about you and the situation. And then write down some possibilities. Think about this. Was the correction warranted? Did you possess the composite skill set that was necessary to move into that promotion? Were there things that you could have done that would have prevented you being terminated? Do you still have the same goals? Were they ever your goals? I think it's important to write some things down. So create a vision board and then really be honest with yourself about what your true goals are. Don't place limits on yourself, but be realistic in how you capture those goals. Give yourself realistic deadlines and realistic expectations. Because if you throw out some different dreams and goals without a deadline, then you may find yourself experiencing great frustration instead of gratification. In closing, I'd like to quote Robert Kiyosaki. He's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he says, "The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way." So until next time, I'm Darlene Sistrunk, Senior Government Recruiter, Jura Solutions. And remember, live life on purpose.